So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started. He's having a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
And he's in on goal! And the shot! And it's slung out wide. And here... And the keeper beats it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Out towards the flank. And it's played in. Not the most accurate pass. Ronaldinho could try cutting inside here. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now, what about a counter-attack? Rafinha goes steaming forward, showing good feet. Deco, looking for options for movement. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot. And he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing...
Goes for a shot! It's a really well-measured ball. Messi. So it is still 0-0. And Alexander-Arnold. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Yeah. Deco. Raul. Nuno Mendes. And it's Mendes. That's Vieira. And here's Raul. And it's Mendes. Oh, that's well spotted. Costa Curta. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Costa Curta. Vieira. That has been slung wide. That's a sharp pass. Raul. Van Balten gets across to intercept that. Deco. Ronaldinho. And here's Rafinha. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Vieira. Shapes to shoot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rafinha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Costa Curta. And this is Raul. Now here's the delivery. And he's gone looking for safety. Shot a goal! Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Deco. Needs to return pass. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless.
Vardiol.
Out to the left it goes.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Azar. Rafinha. Over to the other side. And it's Serginho. Nuno Mendes. Rodri making good progress on the right-hand side. Nuno Mendes is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Tries to play it through. It's a promising position. And this is Raul. And the finish! Goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
The goal scorer for Brazil.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all.
Number 10.
Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
There will be
So
1
the first
minute
moment
added time.
of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And now,
I thought that was a
to all
decent
members of the
45
crowd,
minutes of
I'd
football,
like to ask
plenty
you
of
to
signs
join
that
me
both
in
managers
wishing
can
our
take
birthday
a lot
boy
of
a
encouragement
very
from.
special
I would say the
birthday.
mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Brazil, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
And we're underway again. Brazil carrying a one-goal lead. And he's picked it up out wide. That's a throw. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's going to be disappointed with that. Defending was strong and firm.
Vardiol.
Odegaard. Odegaard. Mbappe.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Spread neatly. And this is Ronaldinho. Big chance! And he hits the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at him, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Brazil are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and things up. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
He's getting hounded, really hounded. Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now Odegaard. The error shows great strength. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Nuno Mendes. Now it's Hazard. Might be danger here. Mbappe! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Swings it across. Oh, smashing header. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Quality ball. That pass isn't the best. Almost ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Mecha. Now it's Mbappe. Always onto this. Lloris claims it, and the danger passes. Serginho, who's set up one goal so far. And he's gone searching cross-field. Look at that. Vieira. And it's Mendes. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more
Substitution on the
movement
field.
and fluidity in the
Number
final third
17,
with his passing range.
Odegaard. Coming on to replace him is number 18.
Ronaldinho. Now it's Raul. Now it's Deco. Raul. Claudio.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Raul. Now that looks a decent ball. That is a great pick out. And it's Mendes. Lovely bit of skill. Serginho providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. Rodri. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Now it's Hazard. Now it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Rodri. Oh, nice touch. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mecha. This looks promising. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's there to belt it away. In by Messi. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
2 added minutes have been
Serginho.
indicated.
Ronaldinho, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Mbappe. Rafinha, the specialist. And that is that. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Ronaldinho taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
The action has already started.
The most accurate pass. And it's Deco. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run.
Mendes receives it in a wide position.
Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished. And Peter, you can't watch a match like this and not mention such a busy little player like Deco, who just never stops.
He always wants the ball and he... Over to the left. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And now a sudden chance to counter. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Mbappe. And here's Raul. Serginho. Vieira. Lovely feet. He's going for goal! That was superb goalkeeping!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Van Dijk. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. Now it's Hazard. Looking to play him in. This chance, surely! Goal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Girassi demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Watford have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Serginho clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Serginho. Brazil are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Hazard.
Brazil are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Girassi is onto this. Xavi Alonso, he's gone direct here. He's in plenty of space here. Crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That's really well manoeuvred. And this is Messi. He's away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, and that won't be the last they'll see of him. Serginho. Yeah. Nicely aimed pass. And he was quick to react. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Messi. Out to the left it goes. Oh, he's found support out wide. Costa Curta defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Yeah. Xavi Alonso. Now somewhat off target. Now it's Messi. Tries to play it through. Now there's the shot! Oh, taken with style! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will stick.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Brazil choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination. His job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Watford are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
That's a throw. That's a promising position. Fire deep toward. He's got
Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Ronaldinho with the short one. Climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Now it's Mbappe. Ronaldinho wins the duel this time. And the referee brings the first half to a close. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
There's the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Goes for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And the lead is extended still further. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Watford find a position of real strength now. Rafinha. Played towards the other side. And it's Serginho. Oh, he's got space here. It's a goal kick. Barella. Now it's Girassi. Gets a good foot in there. Nuno Mendes. Serginho. Rafinha. Rafinha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Raul plays it in. And Dijk can get it clear. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Mbappe. Barella. Watford finding their passes. Watford do have a chance to counter here. Well, played right into his path. Oh, nice touch. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rafinha. Serginho has it out wide and in space. Ronaldinho! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Can he finish? He did! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
His manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training.
Brazil do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Rafinha. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Might be danger here. And a chance! Yes, it's there! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Brazil get themselves back into contention.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Brazil really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter.
It's a mighty effort! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Serginho gets into a good position.
Brazil really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Serginho. And it's Barella. Now it's Girassi. It's a really well-measured ball. Serginho. Raul. It's a good ball out wide. And Rafinha. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Thinks about the shot. Hazard, who does have an assist to his name. And here's Raul. That's a nicely weighted pass.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he's had it nicked away.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And here's Azar. And it's Azar. Van Dalton. Ronaldinho with 2 goals already to his name.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
2 minutes to be added on. Alexander-Arnold, keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Serginho, and he's picked out the run. He's shifting through the gears here. Girassi! And that may well be that. That is that. Brazil can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Brazil absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty for the manager to think about. A painful reminder of where standards really need to be.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. And here's Raul. Can he get it through? And he's in on goal! Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's falling out! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Good pressure, determined, intense. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Over to the left. Serginho looking to get on the end of this. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions attacking-wise can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of his cross-field passing is quite ridiculous.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. That pass isn't the best. Robertson. And it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Joao Felix is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough and he knows it.
It's Raul! Oh, that's well spotted. Cannavaro. Still goalless at the moment. Yeah, shifted into the flank. Now, can they get him away? That's a shade optimistic. Passing nice and neat. Oh, this looks sharp. Fluminense are looking to break at pace. Son Heung-min. There they go, hunting in packs. Robertson could try cutting inside here. Spread out to the left. He's in space and looking for options. Hangs one in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Let's a look and place it forward. Messi. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Ruben Neves. And Alexander-Arnold. Joao Felix receives it in a wide position. Now it's Messi. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's picked it up out wide. It's Raul. And it's Serginho.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Ruben Neves. Alexander-Arnold. And Akanji. Robertson. And it's Ruben Neves. And it's Son Heung-min. Somewhat off target. Now it's Rafinha. Tries to play it through. Joao Felix. It's Son Heung-min. Joao Felix.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Out to the left it goes. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, there's a probing ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he can clear it away. And it's Ruben Neves. Xavi Alonso. It's a good ball out wide. Oh, he's found support out wide. Both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How to look back on the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. Here we go again.
Brazil have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And this is Raul. Joao Felix. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Now then, clash of the egos.
Made through for the wide man. Tries a shot! It's there! There is the breakthrough! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he's managed to get free. That's good play. That's been shapes to shoot! They've scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Now it's Messi. Yeah. Nicely spread. Now it's Rafinha. Raul. Oh, good spread. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Yeah. Dink through. Couldn't squeeze it through. Alexander-Arnold. Just about up to the hour now. Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Raul. And it's Xabi Alonso. Now it's Rafinha. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Brazil finding their passes. Ruben Neves. Serginho. Raul. This is just off target. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Kane. It's played through for him. That's an excellent interception. Yeah. Played out to the left flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Joao Felix. Kane. And it's Kane.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
And this is Raul. Oh, shooting chance! And again! Goal! Brazil! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! He won't get any simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Fluminense can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Substituição.
Brazil get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Son Heung-min. And he skips past his man. Robertson. Here comes the cross.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Teremos uma
The changes then in
substituição.
quick succession. Mohamed Salah getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
And it's Son Heung-min. Spread it left. And he's been shifted off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's shifting through the gears here. Swings it across.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Son Heung-min. Rafinha. And this is Raul. And it's gone back to the keeper. Akanji. 5 minutes left on the clock. And it's Kane.
Fluminense really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Rafinha. Threads one in. Very much into the last knockings. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He is through here.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de acréscimo.
And the shots!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Time added on 4 minutes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, some tackle that. Salah, he's picked his way through. Fascioli. And the referee brings it to a close. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Raul claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The strains of the national anthem of Brazil. Here is one of the undoubted golden boys of Spanish football, the man from Madrid, the one they call El Nino.
Fernando Torres, absolutely one of the best finishers around. So strong, so quick. I'm expecting them to sit deep to try and modify his pace here, but even then, it's going to be tough to defend against him.
There's the whistle, and here we go. It's a good foot in there. Raul. Baresi. Torres looks to get on the end of this. And it's Rodri. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Rosicki. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Deco. Raul. Shifted into the flank. Tries to pass it through. Thinks about the shot. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Torres. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's Rosicki. He's having a go! He's missed, but not by that far.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Nuno Mendes. Now it's Raul. Serginho providing an outlet on that flank. And he gets rid in a hurry. And that is out of play. And he whips it in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And here's Deco. Lovely feet. And this is Raul. And a chance! Goal! Brazil! First blood drawn. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't correct, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Mikel Oyarzabal, Rosicki. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Camavinga. Oyarzabal. And he's got... He rises! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0.
Rafinha. Cross from Rafinha. Oh, that's a fine interception. Rice. Manchester United are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Oh, that's fabulous. Xabi Alonso. Rafinha. There's the shot! He scores! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Brazil are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That has been slung wide. Spread neatly. Just eases him off the ball. And this is Raul. Shot could be on. Raul. Oh, well played. Mikel Oyarzabal. Rafinha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi. Sends it crossfield. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Torres. And Torres! Just off target.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Brazil heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Camavinga. Rosicki. Now it's Rice. Fernando Torres. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Rodri. Baresi. Oyarzabal. Manchester United finding their passes. Cannavaro. Xavi Alonso.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Deco. And it's Messi. Rosicki. Now, can they get him away? He's picked his way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There's the whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Brazil really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Brazil in control at half-time, 2-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. No changes at the interval from either side. In by Fernando, he gets big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Nuno Mendes. Now it's Xabi Alonso. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Raul. Looking to play him in. And he's straight offside. Got that quite right. Deco. ادخلو. And this is Xavi Alonso. Deco has created one goal already. Brazil, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Ball. The most accurate pass. Rafinha, given the lift of his goal. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It's a searching pass.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, it's come loose. It's out of play for a goal kick. Manchester United choosing to make the first change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Mikel Oyarzabal. Coming on to replace him is number 21, Sule.
Sule. Camavinga. And it's Rosicki. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now Sule. He was under real pressure there. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Lovely pass, but can he get... Oh, shooting chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here.
Yeah, he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
.3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Rodri. Camavinga. And it's Camavinga. And this is Torres. Torres! And that is doing no harm at all.
Manchester United are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Nuno Mendes is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Rice. And it's been played through. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Deco. He's going to be disappointed with that. Played into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Jimenez is there and he can get that clear. Now it's Torres. Now it's Rosicki. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Raul. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Xabi Alonso. And it's Mendes. Serginho is in a really good position out wide. So here comes the substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Coming on the field,
Brazil
number
are
3,
closing in on a comfortable win.
Number 8.
Now it's Messi. Guardiola. Just 5 minutes left. Soule.
Manchester United truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
And that could well leave a mark. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. That's a decent clearance. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Manchester United have a free kick. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's onside. Xabi Alonso, over to the left. Rodri. And that's it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Raul picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Brazil definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Please refrain from parking outside
That's
this
where we
stadium.
have to end it. From
Thank
me,
you very
Peter
much for
Drury,
your
and
cooperation.
my co-commentator Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.